Hey, what's going on, guys? Pics here, and today we're going to be talking about the new Season 22 patch notes. Now, before I get into the video, I want to let you guys know I do appreciate you guys, tuning in and learning a little bit more about what's coming in this season. Your time is very valuable, and I just want to let you guys know that I do appreciate that. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So, with the Battle Pass, you can actually get it for free and you got a set of challenges which I'll put up on the screen here. You're going to be playing 2 matches of trios on a specific map. I'm pretty sure that's going to be E District. Deal 1,000 damage as a recon legend or a controller legend. Open 15 supply bins in any mode and deal 500 damage in BR with a specific weapon, and also completing 10 levels of the battle pass. And before I go into the next one, I'd like to say this is probably a really good change, because if you do these said challenges, you get to actually save up those Apex coins for the next split. And yes, we are going to be getting 2 battle passes and different splits. Hopefully it's going to be different reactive weapons, or just another recolor of the P2020, just to keep it simple. But moving on is the balance updates, and they're going to be talking about the care package weapons first, which is the EVA 8 returning to floor loot. The blast pattern has been slightly increased. The damage has been increased though from 7, and it was 6, and the fire rate has decreased. The weapon that it is going into the care package is going to be the R99, so we are going to be going back to the OP R99, and I'm kind of hyped for that. Not only the ADS strafe speed has increased, the improved recoil, a new feature called damage fall off, which is damage increased to 14 at close range, and the damage falls off to 10 and 11 plus meters. No movement penalty when equipped, and also the EVA cash spawn rate will be increased to 100%, and it was 50%. The gold weapon rotation is going to be the Mozambique akimbo, the P2020 akimbo, R301, Rampage, and Sentinel. And now for the gameplay updates. Aim assist has been nerfed from 18%, and the console performance crossplay, it has been reduced as well, but not as much. But that's only if you're doing crossplay from console to PC. And controller on PC, however, the aim assist strength has been reduced by 25%. Aim flinch has been removed, but if you're still in the ring, you're still going to be experiencing that flinch. I'm pretty sure that's kind of the more balancing of controller players, is the flinching, but also taking away a little bit of that aim assist. The loot bin is going to be resetting, and that's going to happen after every single ring closing. They're going to shut and then have a different color to them, like a gold, silver, or even a red for the mythic loot bins. And speaking of the mythic loot bins, one will spawn into like every match with like one random care package weapon, a gold version of those that the squad can be running at the same time of opening the bin, and a large evo bonus to the entire squad. And these are locked, and they have to be required to have players to have a significant amount of time, but it is displayed on the map. So if you want to get a OP weapon at early game, just keep your eyes peeled on that. The loot pool is going to be kind of reduced on the gold and purple side. The attachments are going to be reduced by 50%, so they're going to spawn less of the time. So moving on to my favorite change, and it's the death boxes. So they've been kind of cleaned up. I'll put a screenshot up here where they have the ammo at the top as well, but also they're now putting the healing. So the looting efficiency is going to increase for certain players, because you have to scroll all the way down, get the bats, get your meds, and then move on to the next fight. Now you can just get your ammo heal items, and if they have like a better backpack or a shield swap. Everything is now in the core center, so you don't have to move your cursor as much. That is a really good change in my opinion. The more controversial thing that everybody was talking about is this thing called Battle Sense, which basically highlights the whole enemy icon and gives them a little health bar to kind of prevent the idea of, oh, he's one, but he's not really one. So I don't know about this change. Hopefully it's all right, but I don't think I'm going to be, too upset about that. Moving on to the legend updates, it's going to be the controller legend. They're going to get a new class perk called Zone Overcharge. It's going to give them an extra shield whenever they're playing in zone, and also a remote pickup where they can just go up to 75 meters, I believe, and they can pick up their replacement. So Rampart can pick up their shield, Caustic can pick up their, cans, and also, Watson with their nodes. Not sure about Catalyst though. We're gonna have to, do a Mythbusters thing. But the Recon Legends actually got another one called Threat Vision, and it's going to have a little red illumination around the enemy player. And also the survey beacons have been updated, so they're gonna not only, get scanned quite quicker, but they're also going to have a smaller radius on how many enemy players are there. Speaking of Recon Legends, the boy Crypto got a new perk called Off the Grid, which basically makes him cloaked while in his drone and will be hidden, from anybody, but will have a loud sound near him to kind of figure out where he actually is so you can, kill him. I'm not sure how broken this perk is going to be. We're just going to have to see. His other perk, I believe it was like Quick Ping, is now in his base kit. So they're adding a lot of things good for Crypto, and I'm, kind of excited for that. I'm just not sure how that's going to be played in the meta. I don't want my boy to be nerfed though, so keep giving us these upgrades. So another legend that has been affected by these changes is Rampart. So her ammo drains from pip charge with use, and she can also take out her Sheila pretty quickly. The ultimate charge is going to be the same thing as Vantage's. So we'll be having Rampart's ultimate a lot quicker. Hopefully we'll see a lot more Ramparts in the meta. But speaking of Vantage, she also received a pretty good change, especially with her sniper mark, which the second shot multiplier is now going to be 2.5. So instead of 100, it's going to be 125 on that second shot, which is pretty insane. The spotter lens is now can have a ping within passive range and will track the enemy for 10 seconds and will not show within 100 meters, unfortunately. The recon info will be added to all, optics, and it will be expanding her passive scanning to be more consistent. Her ultimate is now going to be double with the old excels used in speed, so kind of like her perk from last season, which if you use an old excel, you're going to get 2 charges instead of 1. I think that's a really good change. Maps and the modes, we're going to be talking about the public and ranked map rotation. It's going to be Broken Moon, E-District, and Storm Point. Now with the new E-District map, we're going to be featuring with 17 POIs, and this is an urban island district of the city Sutamo, so where Crypto is from. It's going to be an exclusive map at launch for the public side. It's going to be the first week at launch from August 6th to the 12th, and then the ranked is going to be the first 72 hours after launch. The modes, we got this new one called Bot Royale, which is basically teaching new players how to play the game, and also can have other people show them how to play as well. I believe it's mostly on World's Edge, but they might include Kings Canyon or even the new E-District map to kind of show them the way around. And I believe this is a really good change, because now they don't have to do orientation matches to pick out their skill level. They can actually go into an actual lobby filled with bots and try out their skills, get better, and if they feel comfortable, they can go over to public lobbies. So good thing on Respawn for that. And the new LTM for this season is going to be Straight Shot Revival and also Trios Revival, which basically means if you get killed off early on spawn, it only has to have one of your other teammates to still be alive, and then you'll be respawned in the match. Some quality of life updates is going to be mantling on the same location as your teammate won't knock you off. From the mixtape gameplay, additional starting grenades added to control and lockdown, EVA 8 back on close quarters loadout, faster health regen on all mixtape modes, lockdown score limit reduced from 400 and it was 500, reconnect match timer reduced to 2 minutes, team deathmatch score was reduced to 40, it was 50, mixtape Skulltown got spawn audit, Nessies can once again bounce on their heart's content in the firing range. Speaking of, a new Nessie has been appeared in the firing range, so keep a lookout on that. And some graphic updates, largely optimized to performance mode for the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. So those are the official patch notes of Season 22 as a whole. I want to thank you guys again for lending me your ear and talk about these patch notes. If you guys do enjoy this type of content, leave a like, comment what you guys like about it, and also subscribe if you want to see, again, more stuff like this. But without further ado, guys, I hope you guys enjoy Season 22, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.